Hey guys, it's Barbershop book story time, and it's the takeover by me, the special guest, Bukari fan. And as I said, I'm going to be reading a book, and the book is by Mo Willems. And Mo Willems, he's actually a really good author because as I was growing up, he was very inspiring, and he would always cheer me up whenever I was feeling sad, and his books were always funny. And a series, there are multiple series that he made, but the series that I'm going to read today is called Elephant and Piggy. And Elephant and Piggy, they're like these best friends. They always stick together, they always help each other out, and they always go on these crazy adventures together. And so this book is called There's a Bird on Your Head. And this is the cover. So, what do you think might happen? Because by flipping through the pages, you just see like a bird, or even just on the cover, you just see a bird sitting on Elephant's head, and he's like, "What's a bird doing up there?" So, this might be a mysterious book to read. So, let's get started. As you can see, the two best friends, Piggy and Elephant, they're just hanging around. And there's a bird flying in the corner if you could see it. And then the bird starts to get closer and closer to Elephant's head. Piggy! Elephant yells because, look, the bird finally landed on Elephant's head. And Piggy is like, yes. Because why else would Elephant yell his name? Is something on my head? Yes. There's a bird on your head. There's a bird on my head? The elephant looks really scared in this picture. Like, what's the bird doing on my head? Is it gonna poop on my head? Ah! Elephant just runs away screaming. And Piggy's like, what is this guy doing? He's so crazy. Is there a bird on my head now? No. So the bird just flew away. But in the corner here, now there are two birds. Now there are two birds on your head. And in this picture, Elephant's just like, are you kidding me? What are two birds doing on my head? They're in love. The birds on my head are in love. They are lovebirds. Lovebirds. How do you know that they're lovebirds? You see, the birds are always flying around. But look, the birds have something in their mouths. It's like something, it's kind of like, what do you think they could be making on his head? Because you see it in trees a lot. So if you look closely, you could see there's something in their mouth. Let's find out what it is. They're making a nest. Two birds on my head are making a nest? Why would two birds make a nest on my head? I'm afraid to ask. Do I have an egg on my head? If you look closely, just count. How many eggs do you see? One, two. So when Piggy says one, Elephant is like, okay, I thought that might happen. But he's still not relieved because he doesn't want an egg on his head. But when Piggy says two, he's like, uh-oh, I wasn't expecting that. Three! You have 3 eggs on your head. Elephant's just like, oh no, why did this happen to me? I do not want 3 eggs on my head. Then I have good news. Let's find out what the news is. The eggs are gone. The eggs are hatching. Now, if you look closely, the eggs have tiny little cracks in them. And if you've ever seen like a chick egg start to hatch, or I know like a lot of people in kindergarten, you have these like different types of chicks, they start to crack and they have these tiny little cracks in them. Hatching? The eggs on my head are hatching? So you could see that the tops came off. But I have a question before we continue. Have you ever seen birds make a nest on someone else's head? Normally you only see them like in the forest or in a tree, right? I don't know, have you ever seen a nest on someone's head? Cheep, cheep, cheep. They have hatched. Piggy is like, this is the greatest moment of all eternity. It's their hatching day. Now I have 3 baby chicks on my head and 2 birds and a nest. So Piggy's still so happy that they hatched. And then he points out that they're not just 3 birds on his head. There are 2 more birds and a nest. Somewhere else. That's where he wants them. He doesn't want them on his head. Why not ask them to go somewhere else? Ask them? Ask them. So Piggy's just like, well, why don't you just ask them? But I have another question. If you talk to a bird, has the bird ever talked to you back in English, or does it just go cheep, 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 cheep? Because I've never seen a bird talk English before, so. Okay, I will try asking. Excuse me, birds, will you please go somewhere else? So he asked, wondering, this is just crazy. No problem. It worked. Bye. So the birds actually did talk, which is pretty surprising because I've never seen a bird talk. Now there are no birds on my head. Thank you, Piggy. Thank you very much. Now Elephant's all excited. There are no more birds. You're welcome. Now the birds move to Piggy's head, so now he has the problem. One thing, there's another series that Willems has written, and it's called, it's a pigeon book, and he has also gone on so many of these adventures. And as you can see, normally in books like these, there are like these pages here, but in the back, if you look carefully, there's a pigeon right here, and that's the same pigeon that's in the other series. So you can find that out in the other books. Thank you. I'm so glad you watched this, and I hope you had such a fun time. And The experience for me was really great because this is my first time doing this and I was really excited. But I hope you guys have a good time and make sure to donate to Barbershop Books. Thanks. Bye.